Let's back at it again. The truth is the truth, period. And that's all we have. What I'm gonna break down to you today is gonna be something for you to relate. Why? Because it got everything to do with the letter U and you and the truth being in you. Literally self-explanatory. I want you to look at everything from the perspective of your eyes being closed. You wouldn't know what a thing is unless somebody told you so. So who would be the righteous one to telling you the truth? Is when you realize why you have a heartbeat to realize for yourself who's telling the truth. Because naturally, the instincts are naturally in the first ones that was naturally selected to be the first ones. That's why I say people lie, the numbers don't. And I can break it down for you to know for yourself. Just by saying it like this for you to think for yourself for a change. 0, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Eventually you'll know that the one is missing. You take the one and circle all the numbers, and now the nothing is everything in the middle. To know what the middle is doing to the outer shell of us being the people. You gotta know what you're doing from your heart. Having you a beat. You gotta know what are you doing with the heartbeat that was given to you that's unique. Because I'm just saying, none of us was planned for. What I mean by that. How many people actually had a baby exactly when they was planning on having a baby? Was it not always a surprise? I'm just saying. It's time to it's time for us to start and stop. I say it again and I say it slower. It's time for us to start and stop thanking God. When you know now, by now, those of you who have children that had them come out, the porthole of life being the vagina. What I mean by that, those of you women, y'all should know better. Y'all the ones that create life. So how do y'all get X out of the greatest things of all? And that's you being the conscious thinking creation, knowing what's happening to you. See, you gotta realize within the animal kingdom, life is naturally in and out. In our kingdom, life is not naturally in and out because nobody is dying from natural causes. And I say it again, nobody is dying from natural causes. When you look at 9 times out of 10, you go into the hospital and you die. That's from a doctor experimenting on you, and that's 9 times out of 10. I'm trying to tell you, your motherfucking what you call that? Their odds are too fucking slim to be going there. I'm just saying. So by me knowing what I know and letting you know what I know, by letting you be part of my documentary, man, I got all kind of motherfucking evidence on the shit that happened to me to say that I done lived through this shit, dealing with these motherfucking experiment. I call them mad scientists because yes, there are some good in everything just as well as they are bad. But you have to know naturally you gonna vibrate with knowing, not believing. because we live in a world of need to know. Because you need to know, and the children do too. We don't need to be stuck on stupid, believing some bullshit that don't make no sense. Creator wouldn't want us to. So, like I said again, when you look at for yourself for a change, and then you start thinking for yourself for a change, and then you start feeling for a change, and then you start eating for a change. Once you start some type of change to see that this shit here that we living in is nothing but a whole bunch of made up make believe bullshit. Because the truth is literally in you to know what you're doing 24 hours a day. That's why I say people lie. The numbers don't. Before we had these words, we had writing on the ground. Think about it, people. We being taught to be stupid when we are naturally selected to be the first people. That means the ones that know what they're doing, not the ones that being taught what to do and taught some fucked up shit what to do. Because when you look at everything that we basically been taught to believe, to understand, to have faith in, to not know, is all that's already in you for you to know. But they dumbing us down every fucking day with the chemtrails. They dumbing us down every fucking day with the fucked up food we eating. They dumbing us down every fucking day, fucking with the time. They dumbing us down every fucking day, playing with the fucking weather. Cause I ask you to ask yourself for a change again. We had 4 seasons. How in the fuck we come up with a hurricane season? Where that come from? So like I said, now you starting to hear them saying this bullshit about we overdue for a major earthquake. They already trying to do population control, people. We gotta live there and control these motherfucking mad motherfucking scientists and the bullshit that they doing to us because we just been so fucking stupid till we didn't know no better. Because the TV was telling lies to your vision, programming your children and you to want to be on the TV and lie for a living from the programs that make you want to be a star. So as you start to realize with your third eye, being that beat which is in your heart, once you realize how divine that unconditional love that you can't see, the power is already in you, man, that's when the power of the truth sets in. And then you ain't playing no games. Because then you realize that you was put into a game that you didn't want to play. Because who wants to play games with their life? Who wants to play games with other people's children's life? So that's why I'm trying to get you to understand, overstand, and understand to actually get the truth is something to know because you either know or you don't know or you're asking questions to know because you want to know because don't nobody want to believe what somebody's saying. You want to know what somebody's saying. And if that person that's saying that they want you to know what they're talking about, they should be happy to sit down, have the patience to be able to explain it to you. I'm talking about word for word, letter for letter. To see that I can't read or write, I paint a picture for people who is literate as I am illiterate, who cannot read or write. So they can understand, overstand, understand, so they can get what I'm saying. So they don't have to live there and be worrying about some shit that don't make no sense. Cause I'm not fucking playing. I am and always will be a part of this world and you too. It's just that you don't know what the truth is already ready in you. Because the truth is literally unbelievable once you know. Because once you know, you can't unknow what you know and where what you know came from for you to know. And you're happy to explain it to anybody that want to know. Because you can take a horse to the well, but you can't make that horse drink. And you can tell a person the truth, but you can't make that person think for themselves. But like I said again, if I didn't love you more than you love you, because I know that you are me and I am you too, know that we both come from the same source of that unconditional love. To have that in us beating our hearts all together, it shouldn't be hard to love, to care, to help. But we've been so fucking far dumbed down not to know that the power is in thyself. Because once you come to the conclusions, meaning once you realize with your real eyes, through your third eye, to know, you'll die for what you know because it makes sense to you. Why would you die for some shit that you believe in, not knowing that the same shit that you believe in, to have faith to understand, came from the same people being a slave master? He the one taught it to the pastor, preacher, bitch ass teacher. He the one that taught it to him to give it to you as religion. When you were spiritual, how do you get transformed from what's good in you to something else? When somebody transfer you by changing what you should already know, because it's natural. So like I said again, this is part of my documentary of me showing you, to explain it to you, where I come to the conclusion to being 100%, and that is from the irresputable, one and only creator of all of this. Because that same creativity that's in me is in you too. That's what makes us all equal. Until you realize that you're going to keep running a race, trying to compete against somebody, trying to beat them, and don't even know why. How can that be straight? Just like my little men that be running on here. They just be running and running and running. You be running and running and running too. Where are you running to? Do you know? Why are you here? Do you know? I'm giving you all that there is already in you to know. That the truth is in you to tell. And the straight and narrow is the way to go. Because the truth always makes sense. Because you can always make something out of it. Easily. You don't have to do no bullshit like rocket science. You don't have to believe. You don't have to understand. You don't have to have faith. You already know what you're doing is straight. I'm just saying. Everything's gonna go as the way that it is going in. The natural way that you're doing things and the work that you're putting in. It will work out. Because the will of the creations will be done when they're willing towards the one and only way, and that's the love, to never hate, and to create good with no material motive but for the good for everyone. See all those ones? Because once you know the reasons why you have two hands instead of just one, the reason why the race is already won, the reason why you are here is just for us to come together and have no fear of each other. Because we consciously thinking, knowing that we are the creator's greatest creations to be in. The conscious thinking humans know that they can create another one or two of themselves. But we've been dumbed down every day not to know how divine and loving unconditional is that power in order for you to go. It's just that we just been dumb to the down as we can be dumb. That's why I can ask you a question for you to ask yourself. How can you have wisdom if you can't explain how they both come together to be in you as one? You either dumb or you got wise. You can't get both unless you know how they come inside of you to be the wisdom. In order for you to know what you know, where what you know came from for you to know, it's the wisdom of creativity for you to already know. So I can put it together for you to know if you want to know. But that's on you to want to know. I can't make you want to know. You gotta want to know. And one thing about once you know, you gonna feel the natural effect to knowing it. I'm just saying it's natural, baby. And that's why it's all about them babies. That's the reason why everything's so fucking twisted. Because we got 30 something million babies within the time that they said abortion was okay to do. 30 million babies has been aborted since then. Do the math. Look what's missing from you. That new life coming in here to see new things, to letting people know this ain't the way that we supposed to be living. We fucked up as people. But they didn't want that life to come in. They wanted to drink the blood and eat the oh, y'all know the shit that they doing right now. That pedophilia shit, you got everything that go with your religions that turned you from being spiritual to religious. They do all type of blood sacrifices because of what they are. They're confused individuals that's thinking the way that they was taught. But anyway, I was getting on here for my documentary because I'm about to call up one of the lawyers, a new lawyer. I ain't gonna call her a legal lying lawyer yet until I hear them live for the first time, and then that's a wrap. But about to call them up right now, and y'all gonna get to be part of my documentary of all this bullshit that's happening because I shouldn't be going through all this bullshit. I done survived through real shit. So ain't nowhere in the world I should be going through this bullshit. Shit. When you think about the shit that I've been through, from having grease thrown into my face, third degree burns in my face and chest, shit. Wasn't supposed to be able to see after the grease had hit my eyeballs. But that just go to show you how divine the creator is within this body, mind, and soul. Because if my eyes wouldn't have blinked as quick as that dude threw that grease on me, he wouldn't have just burnt my eyelids off. He'd have burnt my eyeballs with that hot grease. But he threw it in my face, and I couldn't see. But the thing about it, I didn't panic. And the reason why I didn't panic too, I was on that alcohol. Yeah, can't lie. That's one thing I don't do. Why lie when the truth is easy to tell? It's not no story. It is what it is. The truth. So my whole thing is, people, I ain't got no time to be bullshit no more. That's all we got is a whole bunch of bullshit people. We should be tired of the bullshit by now. It's time for us to tell the truth. Because the truth is all we got. Alright, my boy sent me that number through Messenger. Let me see. When he sent that number through. I remember seeing that number somewhere. Somewhere I saw that number at. Somewhere. Okay, benefit. There ain't some bullshit that's going on in New Orleans. New Orleans flooding and shit. I'm tell you, people, they got a lot of shit going on behind the scenes that we don't know about. I'm just saying, it's time for us to wake up to this madness. It's madness, people. It's madness. It's madness. Alright, let's see. Go to here. Should be here. There you go. serious? Por favor, verifique el número o código y intente de nuevo. Are you serious? Message 7. Switch 400. Hit my boy and ask him did he get that number wrong. Ask him did he get that number wrong. Yo, homie, dial that number for yourself and then call me back and tell me what you hear. Yeah, good people. Yeah, bad. Until you start to realize for yourself how much the truth is all you have. And that is the divine creator of everything naturally selecting you as being the first people. Ain't nothing outside you hocus pocus like these people had you believe it. Shit. All that divineness is in you to be thinking about the shit that you doing. Shit ain't rocket science. Some people confuse us believing in this bullshit. But we released. We released now. Or we released. Because once you realize for yourself, for a change, how your moral compass is reciprocity, empathy for other people, it's naturally in you, baby. This is something you're supposed to know. Because I told you, your heart do not beat by remote control. That's why this earth don't go backwards. It goes one way. And that's the way that unconditional love is beating that heart. Straight. Everything that you are is in you, naturally selected to be in you. You being the first selected people by nature itself. I say it to you so you can understand what's in you already. Nature itself. So it's all about you knowing what you're doing and you knowing why you're doing it. And you're doing it out of love for doing it. Because it's naturally in you to love, not hate. We created that devil. Once we start eating the animals that we shouldn't eat, it's almost like if you can shoot an animal from long distance and kill that animal without that animal even getting the chance to try to run, how could that ever be something to do that's honest, to do of a will of a real creator? I'm just saying. Can't be playing no games no more. Just like I'm about to tell this lady, I'm about to call up because she told me that I was gonna be a priority number one when she sent the request out that I wanted to talk to the attorney. So I'm gonna tell her too. I said if she won't, I let her have to say the truth. It's bullshit. So when I called y'all yesterday, details. I called y'all yesterday. I wanted to make sure I got my dates down here that I called y'all. Yeah, boy. Oh yeah. I got calls to y'all a lot. So I'm gonna give y'all to 10 o'clock. Then I'm gonna be on y'all too. Because the truth is all we got. And if you can explain what you know and what you have been through to know what you know and where what you know come from for you to know because of what you have been through to know, it is what it is. That's why I'm trying to tell you that's what makes us equal. The same thing that's in me that I know, the creator of all that there is in you and me to go. We live need to know why you do what you do. So you better know why you're doing what you're doing. Because once you do, you can't undo what's done. Because it was the real of the will of the creation that did it. I'm just saying, you gotta realize, you gotta realize, you gotta realize, you gotta realize, you gotta realize the lies that's inside of you, and then you won't never lie no more. You will know that the truth is the truth, and the truth is literally unbelievable. 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 The truth is unbelievable. Unbelievable. I'm just saying, people. I'm trying to make a game out of something that ain't a game. And that is how they've been playing a game with our lives and definitely our children's lives when we start off the live with Santa Claus, the Easter Bunny, and the Tooth Fairy. Just getting them to get on their knees and say, Our Father who art in heaven is bullshit enough. Because all y'all doing is praying to Santa Claus, which is really God, which is really the God that y'all trust, which is the God that y'all trust that's on the money, which is the government, which is the one that's governing y'all mental state. Literally. The United States of America isn't no United States of no America because none of the states are really united when the rules and regulations are different. So, when you look at the government in God we trust that's on that money, and that's what y'all trust in more than y'all trust in yourself, that God and that Jesus bullshit, you gotta start thinking for yourself for a change. The government is governing your mental state right now with the shit that you thinking about because they taught you to believe in some bullshit. Why do you think that the churches get exempt from taxes? Come on, people. Because of what they're doing to the people. They're doing the motherfucking government a favor. They're keeping the people dumbed down like sheep. They're keeping the people working. They keep the people being willing participants in their own slavery. That's what they keep the people as. All because the people is believing in this God and this Jesus made up man, made up bullshit. Because every time I think about why, why do you believe in God? If you can't explain the reason why you believe in it, it's something that was taught to you to believe in. Because if you can explain why you believe in it, you don't believe in it no more. You know. But if you can't explain why, it is what it is. It's because it's been programmed in you. It ain't funny. It ain't funny. I'm laughing to keep from crying because it's some stupid shit. It's some real stupid shit. It's some real stupid shit. It's some real stupid shit. And the creator that I know that's in you too wouldn't want me or you being stupid, not thinking for ourselves, man. This is some real stupid shit. This shit was made up by some motherfuckers that just want to control everybody. This is some real stupid shit. This is some real stupid shit. And then told you that God was only talking to them. It's some real stupid shit. We some real stupid individuals that's supposed to be grown up, that's supposed to be responsible adults for knowing some stuff. But we are spreading some bullshit to our children that was given to that pastor preacher, bitch, for the slave master, teacher that taught that bullshit to the children in Sunday school, all the way to having the fucking adults dumbed down and stupid too, following Jesus, the slave master's motherfucking child. Wow. That's some wild shit when you sit there and think about it. That's some real wild shit. I'm gonna call my dog straight. He might be hollering for a minute. Let him know that the number didn't work. fast in a little while. Be working hard. Back at you, homie. But yeah, people. We make the world go round, people. Let me break it down for you. The vibrational rotational pull of this Earth's core is the light that's in me and you. We are part of the one and only sun. The light of the world is the beacon, which is the truth in you. In you. I-N. A little I with a dot on the top. Is you not knowing how divine that unconditional love is in you being the power that beats your heart. That's the only part of you that's truly smart because it always do what it's supposed to do for you. It pumps the blood throughout the body. It never sucks it. So when you look at the truth, being the truth and it being in you already for you to know, that's your heartbeat, baby. It don't work by no remote control. It works by unconditional love. And it's in you for you to know the reasons why you do anything that you do. You're not no child no more if you done created a child. You're supposed to be a responsible adult for all the children. You're supposed to be a responsible adult for all the incoming babies. You're supposed to be a responsible adult. You're not supposed to be lazy. And that's what this technology bullshit is doing to us. It's turning us in non-responsible, non-respecting people of nature and how naturally we are supposed to be in tune with nature. And we so out of sync, so out of tune with nature to the point where when somebody just want to show the love of what they know because of what they done been through to the point where it's just natural that I want you to know I love you more than you love you, or I wouldn't be telling you the truth. I don't say I love you just to be appeasing you, because I know that unconditional love, that's the light of the power being already in you. People lie. The numbers don't. Zero, one. It all adds up. The circle of life, and we the ones that was naturally selected to look over the whole circle. But look at us. We worse than Urkel. I just say that to make y'all laugh for a second. Cause even even though this is as serious as us breathing, you gotta live there and laugh to keep from crying. Cause crying ain't gonna do nothing but bring down your immune system. And then anything can get in you and then you die. Because once you know the truth, you're really living life. Because you know what the truth is before you having a life. It's the love, babe. So when I say to you, the truth is the truth. Slippery, so lies can't hold on. Lies just slide off. And the truth, mosey on. Think about that for a once people realize how divine the love that's unconditional that was taught to them to be some bullshit called God is really already inside of them. And it ain't got shit to do with that God and that Jesus bullshit that man taught to us to believe in as our ancestors was in slavery with. It's naturally in you, given to you, being naturally selected. We've been programmed to actually reject it. Reject the truth that makes sense. And continue believing, understanding, having faith in some shit that don't make no sense. You don't get it? Believe, understand, and have faith is the slave master's best words made. Understand, believe, have faith. That means if you don't understand the lie, believe the lie, have faith in the ones that's lying to you with the shit that don't make sense. And they're the same ones that used to hang your ancestors for a motherfucking picnic. Meaning they used to pick a nigga that was living, hung him up in a tree until he died. That means that they picked a nigga that was living, put a tablecloth down, and sat around and ate food while he was dying. In Jesus' name, while God washed him. How fucking stupid can we be with some bullshit like that, people? Especially you brown fucking people. Because, like I said again, the white people didn't know no better. They was taught that hate, man. If they knew what we know, most of them, once they do know, a lot of them go want to kill themselves. But they don't have to. All they gotta do is feel the beat that's true in their heart to change. It's simple. It's simple. It's not rocket science. It's simple. Your heart beats by divine in order, creator, in order with nature. It's naturally in you, man. It's naturally in you, woman. It's naturally in you to tell the truth. But you lie because you want to. I'm just saying. You believe it's a bullshit because you want to. I'm just saying. And you say you understand that bullshit because you want to. I'm just saying. Me, I don't believe in shit. I don't have to understand shit no more. Because either I know or I don't know, or I'm asking questions to know. And if you don't know, you better not try to explain if you don't know, because I'm going to let you know that you don't make no motherfucking sense. Shut the fuck up. That's the reason why none of y'all pastors want to call me back. Because none of y'all pastors want to live with knowing the facts are the facts. You are part of the fucking problem. I say it again. That's the reason why these pastors, preachers, so-called teachers don't want to call me back. Because they already know they don't want to live with knowing that they are and always will be part of the problem that people are sick. They are sick, stuck on the drug called God and Jesus. They are being overwhelmed on the drug called God and Jesus. To the point where they go for their motherfucking dose of the God and the Jesus every Sunday. I'm just saying. One thing about the creator that I know that's in YouTube, the truth is just that, the truth. And it's gonna always make sense. Wouldn't want me or you wasting some time in no motherfucking building and not doing nothing for the children that's homeless and don't have a thing. It's no way possible. There's no way possible that the creator that I know would want some fucking man standing up there telling you some bullshit for almost 3 hours that don't make no fucking sense. And you sat there for 3 hours and got programmed by that bullshit. But they got somebody out there drinking dirty water and dying, and we not doing shit about it. Come on, people. We better than this. Way better than this. That's why we was naturally selected to be better than this, and not to have to run no race to be better, cause we naturally better. I'm just saying. Meaning, when you know better, you do better, and it's time for us to do better, knowing better, and the truth is already in you to know better. So, like I'm saying, it's the love of the light is already in you turned on that gives you a heart that's light to love from. You just guys want to know. There's no such thing as here today, gone tomorrow. Here today, gone today. Because ain't nobody promised tomorrow. You could die right now. It's all about what are you doing right now to change what you already know that needs to be changed around. I'm just saying, the change is within you to be changed. But you gotta wanna know the truth in order to change. And the truth is just right there in you, ready for you to realize it. Literally, literally, ready for you to realize it. To realize how much that unconditional love is within inside of you. You wouldn't have a heartbeat if the creator within you didn't love you. You couldn't hold the breath that you hold in your body if creativity being the creator in you didn't love you. Unconditional. That means that the bad people too, it's just the love that's in them. They do what they want to do. The will in one way is to love and not hate and do shit that's hateful. It is what it is. What is on you to know. So I love you. I love you more than you love you. And I call that number. Is it 10 o'clock yet? Let's see. Nope. All right. Got 6 minutes. Oh, yeah. And today's the 11th month. Oh, 11, 11, 11, 11. What I mean by 11, 11, 11, 11? It's 11 month. My last numbers on my phone number is 11, 11. So I can say again, two is always better than one. Especially when you know the one that put the two hands together in the first place. Once you realize the why is when you get wise, and then you realize what the wisdom is in you to not be dumb, to know that the wise and the dumb becomes wisdom in you once you realize the truth is literally self-explanatory within you, knowing you 100%. Then you know where the percentage adds up to you being 100% is you knowing you was and always will be naturally selected to be first. So therefore, you don't have to race nobody about nothing. You don't have to beat nobody about nothing. You don't have to make nobody look bad about nothing because you know that you already equal. So why make them look bad when you just want them to be happy like you happy? So therefore, I don't have to win no race to make you look bad and be happy. I can let you win the race and then we both happy because I already won. Why I gotta beat you if I already won? It's stupid. I ain't that person no more. It is what it is. I got the love and I know where the unconditional love come from and where it's at in you too. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. It's time to wake up and stop playing games with your life because most of y'all are fearful of death. And the reason why y'all fear of death because you don't know where you're going once you leave this body. Let me enlighten you on the light that I went into to be enlightened for you to be light about that one because you have to embrace death in order to live life because death is something that's gonna happen. You just don't know when. And I guarantee you it won't be no natural cause because of the bullshit. The bullshit that they pumping into the air, the bullshit that they putting into the food, the bullshit that they putting into the water. Because after a while, we ain't gonna be able to get nothing out of no garden because the ground gonna be too fucking contaminated to grow anything. So, like I said again, when you look at how divine truth is already in you for you to know, how could you ever be 100% with yourself if you don't know? Because I'm trying to get you to understand, overstand, understand, to getting the truth is just that, the truth. And the truth will always make sense. Always. A lie won't. That's why they got you to believe in it. That's why it's hard for you to get it. That's why they got you to understand it. Because the understanding is the worst slave master's word. That means that someone is standing on top of you, bamming something into your head to get that you don't understand because you ain't supposed to. Once again, you either know or you don't know. Or you're asking questions to know. Because you gotta be nosy nowadays because you're living in the world of need to know. And if someone know, they need to explain what they know. Or they don't know. That's the reason why they can't explain it. I'm just saying. It's time to hold people accountable for these lies. Because I can break them all down because of the things I done been to lay up there and let you know for yourself so you can see too. How can the people who enslaved you ever tell you the truth? Why? Everything that we're in right now, the whole legal system, was never meant for us to be in at all. That is the reason why I'm having a problem with all these legal line lawyers. But it is what it is. Mm-hmm. All right. Got 1 minute. Get my boy numbers. Remember that deal? Call up the legal line lawyers. And then I got some bullshit on my damn computer. And you know, I can't read that well, but it seems like it says this system, you know, S, this site, this site can't be reached. That's what this bitch say. This site can't be reached. It's my fucking site. How the fuck it can't be reached? So I'm going through a lot of things, people, and I'm like, as soon as I give me some people that can read and write well to being on my team of people that's about doing the straight and not just the right thing. Because when you look at right now, a lot of people don't know what right is. Shit. This shit is really fucked up right now. When you look at the truth is being twisted. Because I tell you like this, the truth is twisted as a pretzel and twice as salty. And when I say the truth is twisted as a pretzel and twice as salty, we are the knot in the middle of that pretzel being twisted. Because we being taught to believe, to have faith, to not know. With the creativity in you already, you are in already a life of responsibility of needing to know. Especially needing to know what you're talking about whenever you're telling somebody something. Yo, you want it? All right, Doc. Yeah, that was the boy there. But on the real, people, we nobody's sheeple. We was naturally selected as the first people to watch over everything. 42,747. And it's not supposed to be no job neither. It's our passion. 255-707. 255-707. It's our passion. 255-077. 707. 255,707. Okay, now it's at 10. 1, 0, 10, 0, 3. But anyway, good people, anyway, that it is what it is, and truth is all we have. And the life that we live in is in the need to know. And when you look at all that we've been taught as children to believe in, it all starts off with your birthday. Why was you lied to in the first place when you was just born? It's supposed to be your born day and your mom's birthday. Two things happened on that day. Your umbilical cord was cut, which shouldn't have been cut because it falls off. It falls off. Now, so it's like, why would you cut and give anybody pain in that situation? Because I know for a fact there was some pain in that situation because tissue was separated violently. I say it again, tissue was separated violently. A tissue that would have dried up and fell off was separated violently when it had all the nerves of the connection still connected. So anyway, when you look at the inhumane things that some doctors do, you gotta look at, yeah, a lot of women used to die in natural birth too, but that was 9 times out of 10 because of all type of other complications, shit that they was eating that wasn't right, and all different type of complications. Then you gotta look at once you start fucking all out of control, people was having babies all out of a season of natural season of having children. It was just fucking out of control having babies whenever you wanted to, and that was like we do. You did because once we as the people naturally selected, we was able to do just that, have children wherever we want. But the thing about it, order, and the order is the man and the woman is supposed to get to take the time out to know each other before entwining so divinely as coming together, literally coming together when a penis meets the vagina. This is not only a divine entwine of an act, this is the beginning to the never ending start of life. Shit. And look where we lose out at. We just fucking out of control. Just fucking anybody, anytime, anywhere. Where is the respect of creating that type of love, man? See, that's where we're so confused in the shit that we start believing to be non-responsible adults, not thinking, being like children. But this shit gotta stop because all we doing is breeding more children to think like we think. Fucked up. So we gotta stop the madness. We gotta stop the lying. We gotta start telling the truth. We gotta make sense with the truth. We'll always do. And the truth hurts. Oh yeah, it hurts. Especially when you know somebody telling the truth. You quickly say that that shit hurt. Cause y'all quick to let them say I don't wanna fuck with you. On the real. That's how it be. I'm just saying, it ain't sweet, but it is what it is. I'm at the glass is 48. I. Isn't it ironic? In numeral numbers, that's 48. I. And I means it is what it is. And 48 means just that. Forever, it is what it is. Creativity, baby. We can fuck up everything. And creativity is going to naturally select to create elsewhere. Because it is what it is and it do what it do. It creates good. Just like it created me and you. Everything else is just naturally selected to be created. And it do what it do. Me and you, consciously thinking, human with two hands to come together and create wonderful things for each other to use just to get along. Just to get along. Help each other out. Just to get along. Together. Isn't it ironic that the eight is infinity? Two circles laying down, coming together? I'm just saying. Forever. The truth is that unconditional love that we should have for everything that we are part of, that we supposed to be watching over, better than sisters and brothers. We are the greatest creation to be in. The conscious thinking humans with two hands to create with, and a vagina, and a and a vagina and a penis to duplicate ourselves. We've been dumbed down to thinking the creator is some man in the sky like Santa Claus. I'm just saying, it's fucked up. I'm glad I was able to share this with all my friends. I'm glad that all my friends that I shared it with, if they came in, they came in. I'm happy that you're in. But if you didn't come in, hey, it is what it is. I still send you an invite every time that I get on. Because I'm like this here. We in this here together. And once we realize with our own eyes how much we've been lied to, that's when we're going to be able to come together. Because once we realize that all these different guides is bullshit that was taught to us to not know each other. We powerful people. We powerful. We can't allow them to do this 5G though. This 5G fuckers all the power that we have is gone. I'm saying that when they're strong, not just strong. I'm saying that's strong. I'm using one of those negative words, strong. I'm saying that's strong. That 5G gonna fuck us all off. I'm saying 5G gonna already make you sterile where you're not gonna be able to have children. Why? Why are we allowing them to do some shit that they already saying that is bad for us? Why? This is stupidity at its finest. All because somebody will make some money off of the motherfucking internet going faster and shit. Man, that shit could be turned to a fucking complete to fuck off for all I care. If it's fucking up the babies and shit. But that's stupid of you. Cause a lot of y'all stupid assholes say, oh, you're gonna die or something. You was an ass till you stupider than the hole that shit come out of. So just because you don't care, don't mean that I shouldn't. Nah. So I even care for your stupid ass. Because I already know you don't know no better. You don't die or something. But you want quicker fucking internet so your motherfucking video game go quicker. You fucking asshole. But anyway, I love him though. Oh yeah. Because I could never hate nothing. I dislike a lot of things. But could never hate nothing. All because I'm part of it all. So to hate is to hate myself. Can never do that no more. That's why I can never harm myself no more. That's why I can tell the truth and not give a fuck if they kill me. Cause I didn't die before. 4 times for you to know. Hey, it is what it is. You ain't going nowhere until it's time for you to go somewhere. And it's cause and effect. Yes, someone else can cause my effect of my death, but it won't be by my motherfucking hand. I'll let you know that much. Cause when I tried to commit suicide, the time that I tried to commit suicide, I was on a fucked up ass medication. And that shit there, that's why as soon as I get finished suing the people that I'm gonna sue, I'm gonna come back stronger than ever for you. I'm gonna start my own legal before firm. You feel me? And my legal law firm before is gonna be before passing the bar to become a legal line lawyer in a system that is broken. All my lawyers gonna be able to pass the bar, but not gonna pass the bar to be in a system that is broken. Cause all my lawyers gonna be honorable lawyers. My lawyer's not gonna pass a fucking bar of a whole bunch of fucking liars. Because that's all you got that's over there in the system of lawyers. A whole bunch of liars. So we gonna do something totally different. Cause it's time. My law firm gonna be as strong as the truth is divine. Because we gonna always be doing everything logically, and it's gonna always make sense for the simple minded person to get. It ain't gonna be no motherfucking complicated, rip the rap, the fucking twist up with the words bullshit. So I say to a lot of you legal line lawyers and a lot of you legal judges that go along with those liars and all the rest of y'all whole fucked up ass system of fucking lying police too. I say to all of y'all lying sons of bitches in that system of liars, I'm coming for you. You think I'm bullshitting? When I get finished with the county and the contrast, that's when I'm gonna start my own law firm, and that's when that's your ass. Cause I'm coming to put all y'all on fire. Cause I'm still pissed off at what happened to me at Walmart. Cause it's almost like they calling me a liar. And I not only had the video of what happened in Walmart, I was actually bringing them back a video game that they gave me by accident. So look how righteous I was in that whole situation. To say that I was falsely accused and thrown in jail, charged with criminal trespassing. And I always thought that in order to have criminal trespassing, you have to be told not to pass over the premises. But I was just there filming a documentary on how racist Walmart is with their return policy. So when you look at all that I done been through to say that they threw me in jail, after throwing me in jail, hold me in jail for 5 days, and after getting out of jail, hold that over my head for a year and a half. After a year and a half, within a year and a half, throw me in jail twice. So I ended up paying $500 to bail out once, $500 to bail out one again, then $500 to bail out one again more. So I paid $1,500 to Walmart never showing up to court. And I shows up to court an hour and 30 minutes early and shows up in a courtroom 5 minutes late, but wasn't late in the courthouse, got lost and went into the wrong courtroom and called the judge's chamber and let them know that I was in the wrong courtroom in the courthouse. But when I got back to the motherfucking judge's courtroom, the motherfucking bailiff dude had me write on some paperwork. He kept saying, sign right here if you was late. I told him, I said, well, I wasn't late because I already called. He said, you just coming in here, right? I said, yeah, I'm just coming in here, but I'm not late. He said, you just come in here, sign a paper. But by me not being able to read or write, I couldn't read what was on that paper. And that paper was languishing all my rights to my bond. So when I signed that paper stating that I was late, They threw me back in jail and revoked my bond for me to have to pay another bond and get out of jail again. And while I was in jail, I took sick as a dog. And I took out of jail some of their water because I want to get that shit sampled because I want to know what's in it. So, yes, my documentary, my movie, of my life, my book, and all that there, I'm going to want it to be free so y'all can see it for yourself for free. I'm not gonna be charging nobody to get him the truth. I don't need no motherfucking money. Cause I'm gonna get all the money from my pain, suffering, and mental anguish to the shit that I done been through. Cause I done lived through being poisoned a long time ago after Katrina coming here to Houston, Texas. That's some fucked up shit. I'm telling you. And they've been trying to kill me and run me crazy ever since I realized that these motherfuckers that poisoned me to keep me from putting it all together. But now, knowing what I know from the creator of reality, in order for you to know what you're doing any time that you're doing, it's that unconditional love. It's creativity, baby. I know what happened now. And I'm on them. I'm on them. Because I'm 100 with myself. So I can't do nothing to be 100 with you. Because I know that the truth is truth. And I know the truth that's already ready in you. It's literally self explanatory, baby. Because once you know, you're going to be happy to know where you know come from for you to know. And you're going to be happy to explain to anybody that want to know too. I'm just saying. And you ain't going to want no money for telling them either. A hug will be suffice enough. I'm just saying. It's the love of the truth coming out your mouth from your heart. Beating. We 4 words beginning with L, ending with E, to sum it up to never being no ending to me and you living here, because it's naturally in me and you. It is what it is. Life, live, love, lead. It's naturally in you and me. I'm just saying. It's time to stop playing games with your life. Time to wake up and know what's going on within you in order for you to live life straight. Straight is one way. Like me in my heart. I am as straight as an arrow shot at a target, knowing to hit in the middle, and I'm as sharp as a razor that can cut a hair follicle down the middle. Because I know the love of the light that makes my heart light. This is something that we was never taught. Because this is naturally already ready within you. But you just gotta wanna search and know and ask questions for the truth. And anybody that can tell you anything, they gotta be done went through something first in order to tell you anything close to them telling you the truth. Because anything else came out of a book of somebody else's version of what happened to them. I'm just saying, the truth is the truth. And if I didn't know, I wouldn't play no games. Why? With you. When I know that you are me and I am you. And the truth is what makes us equal. That's that unconditional love that we can't see or control. But it's the power that holds everything together. Once you realize that together is the only word that you can use a number for instead of two letters. You can't use one together, you can't use three together, you can't use four. You can only use two to put one together. I'm just saying. Think about it for yourself. So now we're about to go with legal line lawyers. Those I would call them. Because I'm going to want to know why she still ain't called me back after she told me she was going to put me as a priority. Thank you for calling Fierce Personality Law Firm. This is Jasmine. How may I help you? Yes, Miss Jasmine. I don't know if that was you, because I'm having a little problem with my memory. But I called you guys yesterday, and I talked to someone, and they were basically told me that they was gonna put me in as priority one for someone to call me back, and They did say that someone was coming back yesterday, but I hadn't getting no call back yesterday. So I said I was just gonna wait and call y'all today.
Okay, could I have your first name and last name, please?
John Northland.
Okay, is this regarding a gadolinium case?
Yes, ma'am.
Alrighty, sir, bear with me 1 second. Let me transfer you over to the gadolinium department so they can give you an update.
Okay.
Hello. Thank you for calling your mass torts team at Beers Metrolati Law Firm. Please wait while we connect you to a member of your legal team. We're sorry we were unable to take your call at this time. At the tone, please leave your full name, phone number, and a brief message. A member of your legal team will return your call as soon as possible. Thank you.
My name is John Northland, and my callback number will be 832-516-1111. And I would appreciate a call back. I know I probably won't get one back today because today is Friday. Um, oh, it's today Friday. What day it is? No, it's Thursday. Okay, so if not tomorrow, but I would like a call back as soon as possible from someone that I can speak with. Thank you very kindly to whoever this phone call may concern. Thank you. So like I said, people, it's time for us to stop playing games with each other and start holding each other for the truth being just that within each other and telling the truth and stop bullshitting and lying to each other. Cause I got too many phone calls and videotapes of my doctors lying to me and shit. See, once I realized by the creator of all that there is to be here and be in us naturally for us to already know, I'm gonna stop doing that because that's putting y'all a little bit too deep into that devil. Anyway, once you realize the truth being the truth, you're gonna start asking more questions. So once I start asking these doctors questions, them bitches start getting mad and shit. Them bitches start getting mad. So once I realized that doctors ain't nothing but illegal fucking drug dealers, that's all. Because they practice physicians. So that means they're practicing on you with the medication. And we allow big pharma to get so fucking big to the point where they overpricing us for their poison. What the fuck kind of fucked up stupid ass fucking sheep are we? Being overpriced with the poison that's killing us. That don't make no sense. You already a willing participant in your own slavery without the chains. See, that's what I mean by it's so many slave mentality words that's being used on us. I call it word games, and we can't see the word games because we can't see the change. And the change is you ain't changing your mindset. Most of y'all adults are still thinking like children because y'all think there's some Lord being God, being some Father God, being that bullshit. That's some man made up bullshit to keep you stuck on stupid in la la land. Because once you realize the truth, you become responsible for what you know and responsible for telling people the truth to what you know and where what you know come from for you to know. Because once you realize, that's a wrap. Can't nobody stop you but you by being afraid. Fear. False evidence appearing real. Pinch yourself. You can feel. Put your hand on your chest. You can feel and almost hear that heartbeat. That's real. That don't work by no remote control. That beats within you for you to know. exactly what you're doing. Because everything is on the line. I'm just saying, everything is on the line. Because everything that's in you is within you for you to know what you are doing. So, by it being not like rocket science, by it being you living in the life of the need to know, because the creator of all naturally selected me and you as the first people to watch over everything. There's nothing in the sky. Shit. There's no motherfucking hell that you gonna go to. That's that man made up bullshit to keep you full of bullshit and afraid to do what you supposed to. Be responsible for what you're doing. Shit. To know what you're doing. Shit. To not be believing some shit that don't make no motherfucking sense. Shit. Well, guess what? That's what they've been teaching us to do. But then they've been teaching us to teach that to our children too. That's the reason why it's still fucked up like it is. But we waking up. We all waking up. A lot of people waking up. They waking up to the bullshit. And I am liking it a lot. To the love is realizing it. And y'all realizing it. And that's all. That's all it is. And it's all about us coming together and doing some good shit. In love and harmony. But they gonna have a lot of them that ain't gonna want that shit. They gonna have a lot of people that's gonna rebel because they want chaos. And some of them wish and should be put in some type of fucking hell. So they gonna be doing all kind of shit. Cause they ain't gonna want us to be together. That's the reason why we having problems coming together now. Because the powers that be, they got some type of power over the motherfucking TV and all the rest of that shit. Don't want us together. Oh no. Cause together we stand, divided we fall. And we've been divided a long time. But when you look at it, we all been mixed up. So we all together now. So we all just about come together and change our mind. Change our mindset from being stuck on stupid to doing something that makes sense. Because, like I said before, the creator of all that naturally selected us as being the first people wouldn't want us or the second people to being stupid. Because we all here together. And we all are deeper than sisters and brothers. We are the creator's greatest creations to be in, consciously thinking, morally set. We are supposed to know what we're doing. Literally, naturally, literally, naturally, literally, naturally, literally, naturally, literally, naturally, literally, naturally. I was just doing like one of the dudes right under that thing there. Literally, naturally, literally, naturally. It's in you. Literally, naturally. Come on, people. Look at the word truth. And then take your hand. You have two hands, five fingers. Truth is a five-letter word with a three-letter word in the middle, just one letter. You. A five-letter word with a three-letter word in the middle, just one letter. You. And when you put one hand and the other hand together, you have two. Two is always better than one when you know the one that put the two together. The one, the two. The only time two can come together to being one is when you put a man and a woman together, or a woman and a man together as one. Can make a many or more of themselves. That's divine. That's within me and you to know. That's what started it all off. It didn't start all off with no big fucking bang. Them bitches always want shit to blow up. That's they bullshit ass theory. Let me tell you how it all started. It started off with the creator creating itself all out of nothing but an unconditional feeling of being alone. So the creator split itself out of nothing like an orgasm to being everything for us. Listen to me carefully, people. Shit. We just been so fucking dumbed down to not know how divine the creator is within us all at the same divine time, to the point where motherfuckers had us thinking, being out of our fucking mind, thinking how the creator like God, us, and Jesus being the air like Santa Claus used to ride on his fucking sleigh. We stupid, dumbed down fucking children if we thinking that motherfucking way. So, when you realize for yourself for a motherfucking change, you stupid fucking imbecile, look at, you were taught to believe in Santa Claus, the Easter Bunny, and the Tooth Fairy. I say it again. You were taught to believe in Santa Claus, the Easter Bunny, and the Tooth Fairy. Think about what's really real. Why? Why? Propaganda, baby. Make money, baby. Why do you eat 3 times a motherfucking day? Propaganda, baby. Making the money, baby. The doctor tells you that that's healthy, and the doctor is telling you that medicine is healthy. Man, look how fucking stuck on fucking stupid you are with the shit that people are telling you. See? All this fucking believe, understand, and have faith is the reason why the naturally selected people, naturally selected to do naturally selected things, is so fucking stuck on stupid because they believe in having faith and understanding bullshit that don't make sense. Because you can't understand some shit that don't make sense. Because either you know or you don't know, or you asking questions to know. Because after somebody explain it to you to know, they ain't explain it to you to understand it. They explain it to you for you to know it. So therefore, why are you saying understand? Because they saying understand because they already know you're not gonna understand it because it ain't gonna make no sense. So they gonna want you to have faith in the bullshit. So it's time to fuck all that fucking bullshit and start telling the motherfucking truth that make motherfucking sense. And stop being a fucking afraid of the truth. So like I said again, it's all about the love of knowing what you're doing and not being afraid of telling people where what you know is coming from. Because a lot of y'all don't want to tell the truth. If it ain't coming from within inside you, your heart beating by remote control, and you believing in some guy in the sky, when that's the lie for you to believe in, to never know how divine the love of the creator being creativity already in you. I'm just saying, time to stop playing games. For me, once again, I can get killed for what I'm saying to you, but you think I'm worried about that? That I died 4 times. I know it's divine, and that's you knowing what's already in your heart. It don't be by no remote control. We was naturally selected, naturally, as the first people. So we don't have to run no race. We already first. What for? What are you running a race for? What are you trying to win when you already done won? By the one that already put you first in the race. All you gotta do is just create good stuff. I wasn't planned on being here. I was naturally selected to be here. Just like my little girl wasn't planned on being here. She was naturally selected to be here for me to be like I am right now. I needed her to be my stability in order for me to receive the life. After giving up on life, I actually gave up on her life because I wasn't thinking about her life when I gave up on life. But I never give up on life no more because I know now what her life was given to me for, to change my life, to now know what life is real and why we go. That's why I thank my little girl. every chance that I get. You need to realize when you say thank you, who you thanking when you thanking you. It is what it is. You thanking the truth, literally, that's in each and every one of us all at the same divine time. Because one thing about the Creator that I know that you should know too will never control your mind, take away your life or your free will to choose the will, the one and only way of the Creator being creativity. Love is unconditional and free. It's within you and me. It's something you can't see, but the power you can't control. But it's in us all together. And it's in us all to know that we're going towards just creating a reality for ourselves. We learn as we go. This is bullshit that's being taught to us because of the bullshit they doing to me and you. They making the make believe happen. Do you understand, understand, understand me, people? They making the bullshit that they put into the books and into the movies actually happen. While they telling us bullshit on the news. It's time for us to wake up. We've been in La La Land too long. Time to wake up to the truth is to love and care about all that's going on. Some of y'all just care about certain fucking shit. I care about everything, so I'm putting vibrations out that I'm thinking about everything coming back in order and shit. But I can't let it stress me out. Oh no, I can't never do that because I know where the truth is and where the truth coming from for me to know that unconditional love. I am living fucking truth. I am the fucking facts. Shit. After everything I done been through, shit, who would know like I know? When I can tell you a lot of things, if I can remember them correctly, things that I done did, you just don't know. But anyway, I'm feeling my feet, people, and it's feeling like wood. And for me not have no legal line lawyer call me back by now, it is what it is. I already told you. But I feel like this here, people. If I had you people backing me up, if we was to go inside of a courtroom, me and a whole fucking courtroom of people, I don't need no fucking legal line lawyer. I got audio tapes that can speak for me. I wouldn't have to say a motherfucking thing. If I had enough fucking people behind me, I can really start some things. And when I say people behind me, I ain't saying no followers to what I'm saying. I'm saying some people behind me getting some justice to this motherfucking medical field system that's fucking broken. That I didn't survive through after being poisoned in '05, '06, all the way to it's almost 20. They were expecting to kill me off a long time ago when they was putting all that different medication in me. Or they were trying to make me kill myself by not explaining that you ain't supposed to be taking all the medication all at one time. That don't just fuck with your body and the soul and the that don't just fuck with your body and the walls of your stomach. That fuck with your mind. So I done survived that shit, people, and I can explain to you how we all made equal by us being naturally selected as the first people that's supposed to know some things. Come on, people. Come on, people. It's time for us to stand up, people. But like I said again, if I get enough people to live there and come behind me on just me getting some motherfucking justice on what happened to me, because my pain and suffering, my mental anguish is priceless. Because I could have died if it was time for me to die when I was doing that stupid shit. when I was on their medication, calling their nurses hotlines and their nurses hotlines telling me that you need to get over it, Mr. Northland, before I can explain to her that the shit had happened again. So, for me to lay up there and be went through everything I done been through, and then to add millennial healthcare along with it, to be able to prove how much Melina don't care about my health because of the shit I done been through, to the point where the doctors lived there and lied on Melina, telling me that Melina dropped him as my doctor when really my doctor had dropped Melina. I asked Melina why didn't they do an investigation on my doctor lying on them, because that's cracking their character. That's going to show you how much they don't give a fuck. But when I get ready to do my documentary and all my different movies, it's gonna be some funny ass shit, and it's gonna move some people because I done been through a lot since I came here since Katrina. To say that I done survived Harvey too, and I done survived these motherfuckers in this medical field. So after surviving these legal drug dealers, being these doctors, you got good ones, you got bad ones. But I tell any of y'all that goes to the hospital dealing with y'all motherfucking stomach, that's your ass, Mr. Postman. So it's time for us to wake up to realizing where the lies lie at within inside of you, and then and only then you'll start telling once you know, after realize the truth is literally self-explanatory already, ready for you, in you. You just gotta explain to you. And I say it again, you just gotta explain it to you from you knowing you 100%. That's when you got the truth. It ain't outside you being in no sky. That's that bullshit ass God bullshit. That's that man made up lie. Cause I say to you, so you think for yourself for a change. How can the creation give the creator a name? Think about it. I love you more than you love you. So I tell you the truth so you can know the truth for you. People lie, the numbers don't. Do the math. It all adds up. Zero, one. The circle of life, one. And we are the ones that could be looking over the whole circle. We was naturally selected to be first.